All right, welcome back. Winners semifinals now. Maclaine and Enforcer and Coco Ice. I don't know. This should be a really good match, but it could be a blowout in either direction. Nico and Maclaine, I feel like that should be just about the dream team with how Maclaine likes to schmoove around and be aggressive. That is a playstyle that works out really well when being on Nico's team. Coco Ice and Enforcer, though, excellent teammates as well. They love passing to each other. So it should be certainly a formidable force. But Coco plops it over to the corner. I don't know about that move. It gives the ball right to Nico, and Coco accidentally shoots it towards his own net. Still, you could say that's a back pass over to Enforcer. Maclaine will keep it short. That's a double commit. No demo, though. Nico does not find Enforcer. Has to sacrifice the boost. He'll sit behind this for the 50. Should be good for Maclaine, but he's also kind of running low. Enforcer fakes him out as well. Oh, I don't think Coco wanted to hit that back into Maclaine. It's going to bounce sideways here for Coco, lifting it up to the backboard. That is the end of the attack. Oh, and he misses the boost too. It gets stolen away. Enforcer can just hope for a 50. That works out well, though. Just Maclaine refilling. That's a great redirect. Maclaine reads it, though. Back over to Enforcer with the reset. Nico takes it out. So good shooting opportunities here for Enfice, but now they have to play defense. No, the shot does not go through. The rim blocks it twice, and now Coco passing to Enforcer, maybe. Maybe not. The defense will swat that away from the backboard. Nico lobbing it up to the backboard as well, the opposite direction. Coco gets one touch, two touches. Enforcer will pinch it free. Oh, backwards, though. Here comes Maclaine, does not have the redirect. Nico will lob it up. Oh, there we go. I'm shocked that Coco didn't have that. Maclaine gets credit for that goal. I do think he tapped it more inside so it didn't bounce off the rim. That is an incredible touch, no doubt about it. Coco went a little bit too far. So Maclaine and Nico take the early lead. It's going to go over to the side for Maclaine's shot. Very high. Oh, he goes for the bump, and that's good. So often what happens after the tip-off, it's like a 1v1 situation for like 5 seconds or so as the players land and collect boosts, and Maclaine knows that. So he thinks he can beat Coco there in the 1v1 before Enforcer can get back to the ball. Oh, that's a big side flip, though. Might be good for Nico. Oh, he got bumped. Deja vu, except the other direction. I don't think... Jeez. Nico had to have known that was coming. I don't know why he didn't dodge out of the way. All he has to do is, like, not get hit. Uh-oh. It's laggy? Oh, yeah, I dropped a bunch of frames. It looks like we're back, though. Sorry about that. Let me know if that goes back to being laggy. Looks like we've recovered. I don't know. That happens every once in a while to me. It's usually like right at the winners semifinals every time, and then it recovers in time for the winners finals. It is a weird phenomenon. I actually like that touch from Enforcer. Maclaine's going to struggle to get here for the shot, but that's going to be very easy for the defense to take care of. Coco gets a demo onto Nico. Enforcer running it up the sidewall, needs to line up the shot for the front of the net. Maclaine gets the touch, but it's not good. It will find its way in, tying the game 2-2. Great shot here from Enforcer. Look, he goes around the ball, holding the flip to redirect it to the front of the net. And I think Maclaine, had he not hit that, Nico has the save, it looks like. Nico having a slightly better idea on Enforcer's intentions. Nonetheless, that would have been a double commit, even if Nico saves it. Odds are there's going to be backup on the way. Coco probably had a great opportunity to follow up as well. Enforcer on the ceiling does get a block. There's a blue trail behind it. Maclaine on the dribble, needs to push it over to the sidewall, the back wall, I mean. But it will be blocked. That is a fast-moving ball all the way up to the ceiling. The shot again for Enforcer, the direct shot on. He's a sniper here in these sidewalls. Maclaine and Nico constantly need to be wary of the direct shot. Enforcer is not playing games now. Usually players, when they collect the ball on the sidewall, they kind of hold on to it for a little while. That's a great waterfall. Maclaine sniping the corner here. The waterfall angle. Immediately landing a bump as well onto the only player that could get this. Yeah, a lot of players in these tournaments, they just dribble and dribble and dribble. Try to fake you out with some sort of reset, aerial bump. Enforcer right now is just dispensing with the ball. That's going to be another goal here off the tip-off. That's 2 now for maclaine and Nico. This time it's Nico just taking a direct shot from underneath in this 1v1 situation. I have to imagine, it looks like Enforcer even got there first, but the car is landing down or right in his way. Such a dangerous, volatile time right after the tip-off is as the cars are landing, that easily can cause goals. It happens all the time. So 4-2. Enforcer off the net, giving the ball over to Coco, but the shot is not on. Another double commit, though, by the defense. maclaine and Nico engaging at the same time. Coco needs to be careful. Yep. Maybe he knew the demo was coming, but had to get rid of it. No touch there for Nico. maclaine gets huge height. It's not in, though. Coco will be able to dribble away. maclaine swats it. Coco with the lob. And Nico's going to have the back wall here. Wants the 50-50, but Enforcer just bails on it. The defense is going to be well served here on the back wall. But they definitely, I mean, they don't want to be playing defense here at this time. With only 1 minute to go, Coco and Enforcer need constant pressure to crack the defense of Orange Team. But right now, it doesn't feel like maclaine or Nico are ever really sweating defense. They get the possession of the ball and they immediately take it away. Enforcer and Coco are really struggling to just make an attacking opportunity whatsoever. Oh, maclaine did have a reset. Uses it to get the ball to Nico, and now the shot's going to be on. What a great shot! Oh, man. That feels like that's such a low percent shot. maclaine made it look easy. He's got 12 boost here. Maybe slightly more. But you want to keep that low. He's in front of the ball. That is wild. So maclaine and Nico should be able to easily close this game out. Move it on to game number 2 in this best of 3. Just a pot shot from maclaine. Nico gets a bump. It toilet bowls out, though. Rolls all the way around. Oh, does he have a flip? I don't think so. It's one of the cooler things you can do with the rim. You can drive into the rim in a way that ejects you outside, but you get to save your jump. So it's kind of like getting a flip reset. It's more like, you know, in the soccer net, where you can drive inside and then drive out the top. And you can use that to fly and hold on to your flip indefinitely. Like that, this is the hoops equivalent of it, is to drive along the back wall, slam into the rim, and it ejects your car out to the middle. And you can surprise all your friends and family with a extra flip. Pretty great. That's game number 1. 6-2, and it's 6 to be Enforcer and Coco Ice there. Yeah, this maclaine Nico team looks pretty solid. They're definitely double committing a lot on defense, though. You guys can see that, but that's only when they have to play defense. The aggression for Nico and maclaine is just going unanswered. Enforcer and Coco Ice. Oh, they do get a shot here. Enforcer chipping it right over the rim. It's great if there's no backboard defense. And maclaine decides to go after it. In that moment, that was the only mistake that was needed for Enforcer to take the shot. If maclaine had just gone to the back wall and got ready to block Enforcer's shot, I don't think Enforcer would ever have a chance. But just a slight error in recognizing where Enforcer's position was. This is a whole pileup underneath the ball on tip-off. That's what I mean. It's just anything could happen in these situations. Cars could land on top of each other. Demos could happen. It often just takes one touch to land a goal. Enforcer on the orange back wall here, trying to use that flip reset to redirect it down. Nico will have a huge clear. Almost gets another touch, but it's a passing play. Nico's right above it. It's so close. I love those passing plays, the back wall pass to your teammate. It's a little bit risky because it's kind of like a double commit, but it's so consistent. If you can just put the ball in a position where they can just drop it. Watch the bumps. Enforcer is backwards on no boost, but he does have the shot. Nico just waiting for it, though. Not a lot Enforcer can do. Coco happy to take this one on the corner. Has the shot lined up. Goes for the musty with lots of speed. Gets the dunk! Oh, right down on top of his opponent. maclaine forced to defend this net alone again. The last thing he expected was the musty with Mach 5. Oh gosh. 2-0. Oh no, again. Is he doing this on purpose? This is like the second side flip we've seen by maclaine on the tip-off. It almost is successful. I mean, it looks like the Spanish tip-off they do in soccer, where Nico's happy to take it. He's using the ceiling now, almost passes to maclaine, who's on 0 boost, but has enough faith to go around. I guess maybe it's not faith, but desperation. Another passing play, though. maclaine needs 2. He'll lob it up with that second touch. That's a bold defense there from Enforcer, giving it right to maclaine. The shot is good. This jump here from Enforcer is the only thing I don't understand. Just misread it, I guess. maclaine, as soon as he sees Enforcer jump, you can see him turn to the back wall. And we get that passing play after all. Here comes the friendship. I don't think... Okay, yeah, Nico and maclaine will go for it, but if maclaine was in front, I don't think they would go for it. I don't know if maclaine knows that tip-off. He does know how to defend the backboard, though. He's going to set the pass to Nico's behind him a little bit, though, but about the best he could hope for. 3 minutes to go. Just one goal separating these two teams as Nico almost gets bumped out of the way, but he does have a solid clear. And now maclaine with the direct shot. Nice save from Coco. It enables Enforcer here. That's not going to be very fast. Coco will lob it up with a lot of power. The defense is not worried at all. Maybe they should be. If that was in the front of the net, it would be up to maclaine to save that. I'm not sure he could make it in time, even with that full tank. Coco just throwing the hitbox in the way, expecting maclaine to have the pinch from the back wall. It's going to be blocked. It goes back out mid. Enforcer, he is also blocked. It just falls in. Nico maybe getting a little bit lucky with that 50-50. Let's see if we can spot his perspective. No, I screwed up the camera work, but Enforcer, I don't think could see Nico that whole time. He might not have known that Nico was up there, but if you got your sound on, you have a pretty good idea of when people jump. Oh, maclaine smacks Nico into both sides of the rim. All 4 players will have full boost. Here's Nico. Oh, almost gets dunked. maclaine's going to take this for the dribble. Coco does not jump after it, so he's going to have to save it kind of awkwardly. Gets it back to the back wall. Takes the boost away with the block. Coco's on a move. Can't get the ball lifted in time, though. Back over to Enforcer. Nico takes it next. In the corner. Enforcer back out mid. A lot of cars underneath that one. That could be a volatile ball. You can see pinball moments. Coco is spun out. Nico gets lots of distance right before dying, so it's up to maclaine to try to finish this one. Coco doesn't read it, though. maclaine needs 2, drops it down. What a read. Oh, that's so good. He has to get 2 here. He reset? He actually got the reset on that, hitting it back into the back wall. That's the only way he could have dropped it like a rock. Unbelievable. Is that in? No way. The tip-off goals really favoring Nico and maclaine right now. Poor Coco. Goes for the boost, but by the time he picks it up, the shot is already on its way. Enforcer and Coco Ice were doing so well at the beginning of this game. They held the lead for over half of it. But 3-goal swing. They're starting to make it back, though. Another tip-off goal. This one, it feels like just Enforcer on a 1v1. Nico jumping way too early, not expecting Enforcer to redirect it around that much. Apparently, Nico's using the BDS. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Those are the letters on the side. Lots of cars here in the 45. Nico attempts to redirect it back to the middle of the net. Enforcer would have had a lot covered there despite being on 0 boost, but he's really slowing this down, making sure to take every boost pad on the way, getting lots of bumps onto maclaine, so it's just Nico versus Coco, and the drop is so close. maclaine will recover, but does he get it? He had no boost there for that save. No way. Oh, that would have been a crazy redirect. It's back to maclaine. He's trying to read this net roll up. Almost gets 2 for his troubles. Nico moving back towards the net. What a shot! I think he hit the ball, landed on the back wall, and then redirected that in. No. No, it definitely bounced first. That is incredible. Just a direct shot sideways. The defense not in a position to save that. That looks like a much stronger friendship, though, from Enforcer and Coco Ice. Coco's going to have the lift here, right to Enforcer. The shot is direct on, saved away by Nico. maclaine will take it from the backboard. What a critical save, though. Enforcer's on the ceiling. Redirects it for the sidewall shot. Nico should be back in time. Look at these passing plays. Short-range passes at the net level. I do think that's the way to go. Too often we see players try nearly impossible shots to try to lift the ball up past the rim and then drop it down. But if you can just pass it back to your teammate, they're going to have a much better angle. Ooh, that pinch looks painful. Nobody reads it, though. Nico and maclaine go screaming past it, so there could be an opportunity here for Coco and Enforcer to take advantage of, but they need to score with a couple seconds left on the clock. Nico will eject the ball. That's GG's. Nico and maclaine moving on to the winners finals.